Okay, let's do part 2 of the inspection. We are at 5117 McClellan Drive in Frisco, part 2. And basically what we're going to do this time is we're going to inspect the clean out lateral line that goes out to the front of the house. So we're going to enter here on the clean out that's the closest to the property, and that's going to go out to the street and to the sewer city tap. So let's enter that, and we'll follow the same rule that we did before, where since we're doing a lateral inspection, we're going to go to the bottom, zero that out. This way we can track distance on the lateral side of this. So then let's look at this. Okay. So we enter the line, it's all Schedule 40 PVC. This looks good. That seal looks clean. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. So this looks good. This all looks like it's in good condition. Our travel lines look fine. Travel lines just meaning like these, just establishing our slope. This all looks like it's in good shape, good condition. It looks like at about 12 feet, which is probably about where the tree is, there's a 22.5, it's actually a 45. It's like a 45 drop right there. It's kind of uncommon. It's still in code, but it's uncommon to have such a hard turn. But that looked fine, and the joint looked good. And then as we travel down, we're at 17 feet, 18 feet. Let's see here. Let's see what this looks like here. So then we make another turn. Yeah, it's a little uncommon to have a turn there too. Let's see here. Come back on this a little bit. This isn't yeah, this has a separation in the line right there, and it's just because it's such a harsh joint. But right here there's a separation, as you can see that this lifts up and this remains flat. So the reason why that is because there's steady flow of water constantly hitting that. And when they put these joints in like that, it's just hitting it and kind of not flowing smoothly through there. It's like hitting something. Yeah, you can see like my camera's just going the same way like a water would go. Boom, right? The bad part is that needs to be repaired. Yeah, and so you're going to have hang-ups here that are going to get stopped. That's at 19 feet. I can look in the yard and see where that is, but it's probably, let's see, let me think. It's probably 15, 16, it's probably like right before the sidewalk, just on a little hunch. But yeah, that has a really weird little offset right there, and yeah, this actually has an offset too. So essentially this piece right here, this is like one piece. Doesn't look like it was probably glued properly, or it was cut short. Yeah, probably cut short. 19 feet 3 inches. Well, 19 and a half feet. There's a offset in that, meaning the line came apart. And then stuff's just getting hung up here, so as you run things through here, it's going to clear it for a while, but that's just going to keep catching on those ridges. And then it just then drops into the green, this green right here. This is the city sewer line. So I was surprised to see that problem, but I'm also surprised to see two 45-degree turns in the same, say run of space, which is only 20 feet, and you have two 45s in there. Yeah, that's what I would say. 19 feet is probably right before the sidewalk. I'll mark it off and see and make a note. Yeah, so that concludes the lateral inspection of the property.